God.
Okay, number 10. Whose situation is the most awful? That of Precious, Toby and Jack, or Gerald? Why? Which ending leaves you the most optimistic about our portraying this? Why?
I just want to go back. My bad. I just wanted to say, like, in my opinion, undoubtedly Precious. I want to go back to the point that she was actually raped by her father, and she was impregnated twice, and yeah, both by her father. And the first child she has is born with Down syndrome, which is
Normal for incest.
well, yeah, that's.
And also for young.
That doesn't have to do with the Downs.
I know, but still, it's just like that.
Yeah,
Adding to the that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
And I don't know, like, yes, like Down syndrome is a bad thing to have, but like I'm not saying if I had a child with Down syndrome, I would get, I don't know, like yes, it's a bad thing. And then her second child, like comes out a little bit. We talked about Gerald like running away and everything, and even I guess he's somewhat good and maybe get a job somewhere, or maybe live with someone else. But with Precious, she was illiterate at the time. She was mostly illiterate. She wasn't very smart. So she tried to run away. She didn't have much chance of getting a job or anything. I don't know. I just feel like she was not in the best situation.
I would say, I don't know, just like kind of going back a little, I think, I agree with you that Precious does have the worst situation, but I think that Angel also was raped. I mean, sexual assault and rape is essentially the same thing, and they mentioned in the book a couple times about how, like, they pretty much described a rape scene without directly saying it. So I think there was a little more than just like, I'm gonna lay on top of ya, haha, like, yeah. And,
I was just gonna add to, if we keep going, but I was just gonna add that, that by the fire where, Gerald walks in, we don't know what happened, but it said that Angel was feeling unconscious, so I kind of assumed. Yeah, so you can kind of assume that.
Either way, it doesn't have to be like intercourse for it to be okay. Like it's not. It's still so messed up. Like I would honestly consider that still.
Well,
Right?
I'm pretty sure it is still illegal.
Yeah.
it wasn't explicit, but I don't know, in my interpretation of the book, I think it definitely is the same situation. But in the end, I think that, though, like, Gerald and Precious do have a similar situation where they can't really go anywhere and they can't really escape their situations. Like, Toby had a mother who was willing to leave eventually, and she ultimately cared mostly about Toby. Whereas Gerald, nobody really cared for him, and Precious, nobody really cared for him. I think that Precious, in the end, did have the worst situation just because she literally, like, there were no points of joy. The only, like, fun scenes were after she gives birth and stealing chicken. And that's the only joy that she had of her entire life. It's tragic.
I think that,
It's okay, go ahead.
I think that Gerald, like, although, like, he had a really bad life, because Jordan kept coming back to him, I think in the end that, Precious definitely had, like, the worst of the lives, because her mother was constantly verbally and physically abusive, and she was just, like, probably mentally wrecked.
Okay. I think that I agree that Precious had the worst situation, but I think that it's because she has such a long ways to go until she will have a better life. Because if you think about, she is just gonna start working on getting her GED. I think I'm pretty sure, right? So then she'll have a long ways to go for her education while trying to support the two children, one who has special needs, and before she starts making a steady income, she has like a lot of hoops that she has to jump through. So she'll probably have to be on welfare for a really long time before she's able to like actually start making money for herself. So I think that that's really hard, or that will be very, or would be very hard for her. And then I think the ending of this boy's life was the most optimistic because we like see him going up, like he's going to school and like his life is getting better, like for sure. If you know.
I think it's hard to be optimistic in a situation because like it's just such a long way to go. But I'm I thought I was most optimistic about Gerald because I don't know, I just kind of picked up through. I think he's a decently smart kid. He didn't get great grades, but he didn't get bad grades, and he tried hard. And yeah, and I think he had a lot to look forward to in his life. With what's his name? Why am I blanking on? Jordan out of the picture. With Angel, and I think he had a lot to look forward to. And even though Toby got into that college, like we see him cheating all the way through to get into that college, and I don't think his attitude's gonna change, even though his stepdad's out of his life. I still think he's gonna be the guy that like tries to cheat his way through college and things like that.
Eventually, but he did not succeed in his original endeavor.
Not knowing that, I would have been optimistic in a situation.
Yeah, he definitely had to realize it took like it was a definite year gap though. He has a point. There was a year gap where he had to figure it out before he did become a professor.
I think part of the reason why I like Precious.
You guys literally said it all.
Okay. Like the reason Precious like seemed the most awful as well is because like we watched it, you know, like we were able to like see it. I think that has a larger impact than just like reading about it in the book and trying to like infer like what did happen like sexually between Angel and Jordan instead of like we were able to like watch it. I think that like makes a bigger impression on like the person watching it. And I also agree with Luke that like Gerald's life seemed most optimistic just because of his like personality and how determined and mature he was for his age. Like I feel like not knowing what we do know about Toby's like afterlife, I think that his seemed more optimistic for what he could accomplish.
I think.
So I was here Friday when we started the movie, and then I got here, and then I like didn't know what was going on, and then I realized that she got raped, and I like turned to Morgan, and I was like, oh, like, do you know like who raped her? And she was like, her father. And I was like, what? Like, what are we watching? What?
So I was in the same situation.
Yeah, I was like, what are we watching? Like, I was so confused, and like the mom started, like, I was like, whoa, this is a crazy movie. And then I was like, just watch, like, the movie part of it, like, just really hit me. Like, reading about it, like, in the book was just kind of like, oh, like, I know this happens, like, this is an issue, like, that's so wrong. But then actually seeing it and how descriptive Precious the movie was, like, it was just a complete, like, game changer. And, like, how do you tell someone, like, oh, like, you're pregnant, like, who's the dad? Like,
My dad.
like, that's just so, like, uncomfortable and just disgusting. Like, that's just, I think that's just a terrible situation that no one should be.
I also think that Precious is the worst because like everything that everyone's been saying, and also like I didn't see this boy's life, but well I didn't see all of it, but then so in Forged by Fire, like Gerald had Angel to lean on and like for support, and like they had each other. But Precious was like all alone because like her baby's like, I mean they gave her hope, but like she can't like I don't know. I just feel like the babies can't give her support, and so like Gerald had that support, and then I was also most optimistic about Forged by Fire because like Monique seemed to be like turning around and like being a better mom, and like Jordan would otherwise, and yeah.
So I was kind of like, when I was thinking about like Forged by Fire, and after like Gerald went to Queens, and then right as Queen died, I just thought that was like such a low point for Gerald. He had such a good life with Queen. It was so 180 from Monique and like his younger life, and then like it just seemed like his situation just sucked. Right after Queen died, everything went like 180 to 180, and then back to what it was to even worse. And I just thought that sucked. Like, yeah, like relative to all of them, they all had crappy situations. Like Precious did not have a great situation, but like when like Gerald lost something that was so like no pun intended precious to him, but like he was so like it was so dear to his heart on Queen because he was so loved there, and then from him going from being like such a high point of his life, such a low, just like seemed like horrible for him.
You guys think that? Sorry, I'm a little bit. It's kind of a little bit of a side question. Angel might not have ever survived is a little extensive, but don't you think that kind of happened for a reason? Like, if without Gerald, where would Angel be? You know, like.
It'd be really bad. I think that Angel would have stayed in her parents' submissive, quiet state that she would have never seen anything to kind of gotten better.
She was even how Precious if she what would have happened.
I mean, in Precious, they said that he started protecting her.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she was like this little.
I think everybody got it off. If you guys want to keep, who wants to?
I think we're good.
I think everybody.